Iowa a good place to live? Like any broad scope question, there's nuances, but yes, by many measures, Iowa is a great place to live. So let's talk about 7 things to help you decide if Iowa would be the right place for you to call home. Number 1, across the state, unemployment rates are low, violent crime rates are low, employment opportunities are high, and the cost of living is below the national average. A 2022 article by U.S. News and World Report stated that Iowa was one of the 3 states with the highest high school graduation rates, about 94% of its students graduating in 2020. Once students graduate here in Iowa, we continue to offer opportunity to our residents. This heat map shows opportunity by state. Opportunity is defined as affordability, economic opportunity, and equality. The Midwest makes a really strong showing here, with Iowa coming out on top. 2, as a whole, much of the Midwest is considered flyover territory, so trying to overcome that stigma can be difficult. Look, we don't have oceans or mountains. We don't pretend to. The geographic beauty of Iowa and the Midwest is a little bit more quiet and difficult to quantify. You'll find it in the wide open sky, rolling hills, and the sea of green things growing. Thrillist named Iowa number 47 out of 50 states, coming in ahead only of Kansas, Indiana, and Illinois. And they had the nerve to say, Iowa may be flat as hell and, well, kind of boring, but it supports a lot of green living things and it sure looks nice when the lights go down. Iowa sunsets never get old. What the heck? Has the author ever even been here? I realize beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but the Iowa countryside is beautiful. It often makes you feel like you're just driving through a postcard. I mean, just look at these pictures of Iowa. Is it the most visually exciting landscape in the world? No, but it's certainly not ugly. 3, the people of Iowa are known as friendly and non-pretentious. There's this thing called Iowa nice. I guess what it boils down to is just being nice for no particular reason to people that you don't even know. Well, just because that's what decent human beings do. Things like helping somebody get something off the top shelf at the grocery store when you see they can't reach it. Stopping to help somebody change a tire in the rain. Being pleasant with strangers that you interact with. Iowans love niceness, and we show it. 4, sometimes people have the impression that Iowa is nothing but farms and small towns. The fact of the matter is that a lot of the state is farmland, but in a state of just over 3 million people, 65% of us live in what the Census Bureau defines as an urban area. So you have options when you move here: metros, small towns, or rural. Number 5, look, houses still cost money here in Iowa. You're likely not going to find just an amazing house for pennies on the dollar if that's what you're looking for. I mean, maybe you can, but you're going to be way off in the middle of nowhere in a little tiny town next to no metros. However, when you compare Iowa home prices, even our home prices in the larger metros like Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, and Des Moines, to other Midwestern metros like Chicago and Minneapolis, you'll find that our housing prices are lower. And it's not just housing, it's affordability as a whole, which means that you'll have more discretionary income left over for other fun things. Given the location you choose to call home here in the state, the cost of living in Iowa is about 10 to 15% less expensive than the average of all other states in the U.S. 6, if you like weather that includes all 4 seasons, fear not, we've got you covered. Iowa summers get nice and hot and humid. Winters include snow and below freezing temperatures. Spring and fall can be just lovely, and they really shine as some of the easiest weather to like here. We don't suffer with forest fires, earthquakes, or hurricanes like some other areas. However, you may occasionally encounter flooding, severe thunderstorms, maybe a tornado, or extreme winter weather, which can mean lots of snow, dangerous ice, ridiculously cold temperatures, crazy wind, or my favorite, a delightful combination of several of those. 7, if you're looking for a solid place to just live your life, Iowa could really be it. If you're looking for a big city vibe, you're not going to find it. Don't come here and complain that there's no pro sports teams, or that the food is bland and too home style, or that there's nothing to do at night. You've been warned. You'll have to be content with our state's serious love of college football. You may need to work just a little bit harder to seek out culinary adventure, but it can be found. Iowa is all about that farm-to-table movement if you're willing to look beyond chain restaurants. We may not have an amazing nightlife beyond the usual college town bar scene, and I'm not even sure how to spin that. Personally, I'm an early riser. I tend to head to bed before 10 p.m., so I'm not even going to pretend I know about Iowa's secret nightlife. You're going to have to ask somebody else. If you're planning to relocate here to the greater Iowa City area, I would love to hear from you. One of my real estate specialties is helping people find the right place to call home when they're relocating from far and wide, whether you're moving across the state, the nation, or even the world. All of my contact information is down in the description box below. Just tap the title of this video and it will open right up. Hey, it's been fun, and I'll catch you later.
It is so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you.